Hi, I'm Neela Pushparaj. I'm trying to show you how I paint in my day-to-day painting activities. I do only watercolors, although I do it on different surfaces. Most commonly, I paint on Arches paper. The painting takes shape right on the surface of the paper, and I compose as I go along. The colors and composition happen right on the surface of the paper. Because I do not have a preconceived notion, it is the spontaneous rendering of something attractive. The surface of the watercolor medium dictates how the paint behaves. Paint, water, and surface react to produce the painting. I generally wet the paper just enough to be moist and I pick up colors and drop them into the wet paper. Depending on the amount of water on the paper, the paint tends to move. To do a sky, I dab the color of the sky. I always leave some whites because it is needed to show up the other colors. The clouds can be picked out using a facial tissue. And if the color is dark in some places, you can pick them off with your tissue. As long as the surface is wet, one can move the paint around. Once it's dry, you better leave it alone, don't go back on it. These drops of color will turn into flowers, and the left hand side will turn into a tree. Again, I leave a lot of whites. your brush stays healthy for a longer time as long as you don't contaminate this area known as the ferrule with paint. I'm adding drops of water to the paint. The paint is repelled by the water, allowing it to spread. Always use a brush which will fit into the corners where you want the paint to go. As I paint, I begin to see shapes which I turn into flowers.